It's so far gone. That's pretty loose and brittle. It's ready to snap. You gotta get deep in there. Pretty bad right in this area here. We're gonna cut it right here. Get that off. Look at this. They appear to be two different sizes, so they got to be the protective housing on it. Sometimes you gotta open that up, that hole, some just a little bit for it to slide on top of that line. Should be good, but you don't want to disturb that stuff too much, especially the old line you're trying to marry to it. You may reveal something, another weak spot. So go ahead and do that. Now we're gonna test it on that line. Let's see what happens here. All right, see, that's much better. Now we can get it on there, slide it. Kind of get it out the way. We're gonna go ahead and put our flare tool. That's 3/16. That's still, they got it like a little, it seemed like to me got like a 45-degree angle. I'm gonna cut that angle off, try to get it straight. And go ahead and get the burr. Stick that in there and clean that off. Being difficult. Let's see. There you go. You don't need much on the flare. Just enough. Tighten that down good, that way it don't slide. That's all you need. That back up. All right, so that spins, that's good. Clean that off a little bit right there on that edge. Slide that back down. Grab one of these couplers, get it in there. All right, that's good for right now. It's just a slight bend. It don't need much. Just like that. Let's fit that in. That's good. Then we'll just push that back up. And we'll tie all this back in right here. I'm gonna cut it right in here. That should take care of that. New brake line. Couplers. And then you got a few male threads there. So got those extra pieces. And then we got a whole 3/16 spool here of line. So we'll be making our own lines up. Where we cut that one line in the front here, we'll go ahead and flare that in and get this all buttoned up. Seems about right. So this one got that protective coat on there. And no way in the world we're gonna be able to slide that fitting with that thickness of that diameter of that tube there. So we got to figure out how we're going to get that off. I'm going to try to apply heat. Maybe it'll melt. That's hydraulic fluid burning off. Alright, we're gonna just try to clean that off of there. Okay, that worked out. We just discovered something together. Okay. I'm gonna square this off. Got like a slight angle on it right now. Clear out our tubing. Apply our fitting. Okay. Flare tool. I wonder if we'll be able to slide our fitting through here and then just make the two connection points. That'd be a perfect world. Let's see. Alright, I like it. Coupler. I'm gonna have to bleed these brakes out. Get this air out this line. Okay. Matter of bending this now. Okay. It's tight though. I think we got it. We can make that work. This should, let's see. I kind of don't want it to go back there, but I kind of do, you know. It's one of those things, you know. Right. Let's see. Come on, it's so tight. God, it's not that it's even hard, it's just awkwardly tight. I'm wrestling with this jack. Because some of those fasteners are hurt, bruised up, I'm gonna have to put a few zip ties along that line there. Alright, should just be able to tighten these up down here, and just gotta get the wheels off, bleed the brakes. We home free. Check for leaks. Add brake fluid for sure. Hopefully don't have to bleed off those front brakes. But we did lose a lot of fluid. So we got all that button back up there. And it wasn't a bad job, it was just tight. I was working on the ground. Gonna put some zip ties on that little plastic cover. And get that all straight. Let's go ahead and take off the rear wheels. And we'll bleed brakes off on this rear end. And we should be square. Okay, I'm starting to see some action. There we go. Now we got slow. I don't want to see no bubbles. Alright, I'm just going to close that bleeder screw up right quick. I'm going to tighten this bleeder screw. Yep, that's enough. Then we're going to go to the other side. Alright, for kicks and giggles, let's just try to open this up without the heat. Okay, it butts. It don't always. Okay, same process, same procedure. I know it's a lot of air in there, so that's what I want to see. That steady flow. Now we about to get to bubbles because we just put a new line in. There go the bubbles. Alright, I'm gonna close that up. I'm gonna go check the overflow reservoir. Top it off.